Hello friends, this is Music Man from his man cave, and today I want to address the question, will getting pregnant before you're ready devastate you financially? It doesn't necessarily have to. Let's talk about it right now. Music Man from his man cave. Man, has having babies got a bad rap in America these days. It's the platform for the Republicans, don't kill your baby. And of course the left says, oh, we're not saying not to kill your baby, we're just giving you the choice to kill your baby or not, or whatever. Well, I'll give you some what I think. First of all, is how you view children. I have all the time girls that 15, 16 in high school, and I know them personally, and they end up pregnant, 15, 16 years old, and they have a baby. Well, they decided not to go the abortion route. And I say, God bless them. I think that's wonderful. The Bible says that children are a blessing. And so I think we need to get past that stigma that if a child is coming out of wedlock, that it's going to financially devastate you. There's a lot of programs and subsidies, is that how you say it? Subsidies out there that you can take advantage of if these things happen. Besides that, don't deny grandparents a beautiful baby. Children are more valuable than money. Children are more valuable than inconvenience. And it's really amazing. There's two things in this world that will really help you and help you mature financially. One of them is children, and the other is pets. Why? Because there's only one thing more selfish than you. And that is babies and pets. A baby has a stinky diaper at 6 in the morning. It's not thinking, mom's really tired. I should just let her sleep in. Nope. That baby's going to wake you up and make you go change its diaper. And a dog is the same way. It's not thinking, my bladder's really full and it's putting a lot of pressure on me and it really hurts. So I'm just going to let my master sleep until the alarm clock wakes in 2 more minutes. Nope. That puppy's going to start whimpering and whining to go potty right then. 2 minutes before your alarm clock. Those inconsiderate, selfish little jerks. Well, somebody's got to grow up. And guess who has to grow up? You do. You have to grow up. You start assuming responsibilities. So I don't think necessarily having a child before you planned it is a life-ending thing. It basically is going to make you financially destitute. It doesn't have to be. You got a lot of life left to live. I think children are a blessing, and I think the Bible says that the man whose quiver, children, is full, is blessed. And so, I'm just telling you my opinion. I know friends that after having 3 children, went back to college, got a nursing degree, and now are CEOs, making big money. I mean, I've seen girls that had children, and they gave it away for adoption, now are thriving. And they forgave their boyfriend who didn't stand beside them when all that happened, and they're better women today. They're mature, they're intelligent. They've learned through the school of hard knocks, pardon the pun. And so their boyfriend and them got excited one night and screwed up. Again, pardon the pun. And so they have this baby on the way. Well, also, there's a lot of people out there waiting to adopt. They're praying for a miracle from God because they cannot have children. I know these people personally. I have 2 kids in my family that were adopted, in my immediate family. And they're beautiful and they're wonderful and I love them. And I try to hide that from them, and I try to tell them to get away from me and leave me alone, But somehow they see through all that and they know that I love them. I just don't know how that happens. It's really amazing. So what about the case of being raped? Should that gives me right to get rid of this baby, right? I should get rid of it, or fetus, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it does. But some of the most wonderful stories I've ever heard are women that are strong and powerful and not the victim. And I admire them for this. They're not the victim. So they have the baby and put the baby up for adoption. The baby's not tainted by rapist sperm. You know what I mean? It's not, the baby is innocent. The baby doesn't know anything. Or why, and it doesn't ever need to know. But those women, to me, they have broken the victim mentality, and I'm very proud of them. That's awesome. Good for you. And they forgave the rapist. That's some tough women out there. I like that. Women that can love and get rid of their hate, and they can forgive the rapist. That's tough. I went through a scenario very similar, and it's not as bad as being physically raped, but our roof was damaged a few years ago, and so we looked at different bids and had this guy come in, and he did a bid for our house, and got up there and stripped our roof off of our house, or half of our house, and then disappeared. Ran off to Vegas with $3,000 of our money. What are we going to do? We're in some really pretty stuff now, man. You know what I did? A pastor friend came in, and he was a blessing because he knew roofing. He was a contractor, and I got up there and helped him, and together we put a roof on my house. I just like those women, I didn't want to be a victim, and we took him to court. We won, but you can't get this guy. He already had like 10 people he'd already defrauded before us. So you know what? To the shock and dismay of some members of my family, I said, I forgive him. Let it go. You know why? Because I became a better person through it. I learned how to do roofing. It's not so hard. The next time I won't be able to do it because it's really hard on your back and knees. But also I had a bunch of friends come over and help me strip the roof off and get all the nails out and really clean it up really nice. And thank you still to all that did that. You guys were a blessing to my life. And then I learned how to, you know what? Life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Just because you have a child does not mean your life is over. There's still a lot of living left to do. The people that end up in financial trouble are people that make tiny little mistakes all through their life and they never learn. Children can teach you to grow and be a more responsible person more quickly. And there are people out there praying that you will keep that baby and give it to them for adoption. Women, stop being a victim. Do something, contribute to society. And that's what I say. Let the child live. Let someone be blessed with that baby. The baby's innocent. Okay? I understand you have the choice to do what you want with your body. Make the right choice. If my daughter got pregnant and was going to have a baby, I'd help raise it. I'd love that child, even if it was an accident. That's my heart. I'm sharing my heart with you. And would it maybe set us back to some of our financial goals? Sure, but what's your most valuable asset in this world? Your offspring, your children. Give them a chance to live. Music Man from his man cave. Peace and love.